Alright, what's going on YouTube? My name is Guapo, bringing you my first guide and video on this channel. It's going to be a armored zombies guide for combat and strength, attack, defense, XP. I guess you could do ranged or mage, but that's probably honestly not a good idea, as chimps would be faster for range, and I know like just random skills like alching and stuff are better for mage, but yeah, for combat this is probably definitely the best way to get like a 99 really quick, in my opinion. Well, it's probably 2 to 4 weeks if you play a lot, pretty quick. So let's get started. Alright, to begin with, here's the requirements that you're going to need to actually be able to fight the armored zombies. You're going to have to do the quest Defender of Varrock, which requires quite a few quests to be actually like able to do that. You can go look that up on the internet, just Google it, no big deal. But for skills, you're going to need 51 Hunter, 59 Mining, 51 Agility, and 54 Smithing. Now note, this is only just to do the quest to be able to fight the armored zombies. Recommendations for armored zombies, you're going to need about 85 plus combat, as the armored zombies are 85 combat themselves. Also, high defense is probably very recommended for this. I have 80 defense right now, and if I had 90, I think my runs there would actually be a lot longer. But I mean, as long as you have probably 70 plus defense, you'll be alright. You're still probably getting the best combat XP in the game. Alright, next I'm going to go over your inventory that you're going to need, as well as your equips that you should be wielding. I'm also probably going to give you a couple alternate like equips and inventories that you could roll with. First here you see that I actually have, that's 5 super attack potions and 5 super strength potions. These aren't really needed, but they honestly do. They help speed up the amount of XP that you're getting significantly, just because your strength and attack levels are increased so much. You're going to be hitting higher and more often, so therefore you're getting more XP. The monkfish, I bring 10 of those as well, because you get hit by the ranged armored zombie, which like it doesn't do that much, but over time, you know, it adds up. The more food you have, the longer your run's going to be, honestly. I keep these bottom slots open here for the drops that you're going to get, because they dropped a lot of noted pure essence. They also dropped regular planks, oak planks, and teak planks, if I'm not mistaken. And those can actually add up to quite a sum of money if you're there long enough, especially if you're getting a 99. It'll add up. You'll get quite a good sum of cash. So yeah, that's it for your inventory. As for your worn equips, currently I'm wearing the proselyte helmet, chest, and legs, as well as D boots and D gloves. You could replace those with white gloves and boots, I believe, which will give you more of a prayer bonus, which makes like going to the altar to recharge a little less tedious. But I like the added strength bonus just to assure that like I'm going to be hitting a little more, because going back to the altar really doesn't bother me too much. Also, for an amulet, I have the Salve Amulet Enchanted. To do that, there's a quest that I'll let you know about at the end of this video. This is pretty much the whole reason this is such good experience. It gives you a plus 25% bonus onto undead monsters that you'll be fighting, and the armored zombies, since they're zombies, obviously they're undead, so you hit like crazy hard on them. For a cape, if you have anything that gives a prayer bonus, honestly, I'm using my trim cape because it gives plus 4 prayer bonus. For a melee, you could, it really doesn't matter. I use a god sword, my welfare gear, Bando's god sword here. AGS, whatever you have, honestly. Saradomin sword works. I was using a D-Skimmy for a while before I coughed up the dough to actually buy a BGS, which I didn't realize was 3 mil because it just came back to playing. Pretty cheap, pretty nice, good stuff. Yeah, on to the next part, I'll show you how to get there. Alright, here we are starting out at the GE. I'm going to show you how to get to armored zombies upon completion of the quest of Defender of Varrock. I apologize. You should know how to get there, but I'll show you anyway. Coming from the GE here, you want to leave the east exit out of the GE toward Varrock Castle. You're going to want to go down here and up through the entrance. Where are you going? Don't do that. You're going to want to go up these stairs. Up the stairs again. And I'm not sure if this guy is always here, honestly, But I know after you complete the quest is here. I never noticed him before, but then again, who really goes up here if you're not going to Armored Zombies? So you talk to him. He'll go on about some nonsense. I'm not sure. Press yes, and you will be here at the Chaos Altar, I believe this is called. And we're gonna load for about 45 minutes. All right, and here we are. You can recharge your prayer here at the altar. This is where you're going to be praying. I put my quick prayers on just simply protect from melee to speed up the process of putting it on. And you go down this trapdoor here, put on your protection from melee, and here are the armored zombies. There is a ton of them, and they will automatically attack you, so if you just throw your auto retaliate on, you can pretty much AFK this while you're praying them. The one thing you do have to watch out for is one of them that spawns about right here in this area. He will he'll throw ranged at you so he can hit through the melee prayer, and that's a little aggravating. And as you see, you get pretty good drops here. You know, you got blood runes, a pretty significant amount of coins. There's the noted pure essence I was talking about earlier. There's 5. I'm pretty sure it drops up like 5 to 7, but it's really often. You're also going to want to use your super attack and super potions while you're doing this. And then after you, oh, here's the range one I was talking about. So yeah, this is really the gist of it. That's all you got to do, and this should be the fastest XP to getting 99 that I can find. I mean, this is kind of similar to the apes at the Ape Atoll, where there's the altar there, except this one is just easier to be AFK'd because they constantly stay aggressive on you for whatever reason. And hey, look, more pure essence. Alright, so I'm going to show you some alternate things that you can do here at the end of the video, and let me know what you think, guys. Alright, some alternate things you can do are get a full strength gear thing, like a full strength setup, like full bandos, and your strongest melee weapon is probably still going to be a god sword, but if you get full bandos so you can hit a lot higher, you're hitting up in the 500-600 range, and with your super potions, and you could also bring extremes and stuff, so like you're literally just maxing out your hits, but that's going to be a trade-off for having to go back to that altar, which is up the ladder over and over and over much faster. I only have 61 prayers, so it seems like a lot more, but if you have like a 80+ prayer, it's probably about the same as me using my full prayer gear, so in that case you could go for it. That's what I see most people do. And honestly, if you have that really high defense bonus that you get with bandos, you rarely honestly get hit by these guys at all. So that might honestly be your best option, but for me, it's not. For someone around 110 combat, which is around what I'm at, it's not your best option, I don't believe. And yeah, instead of super potions, obviously, if you have the high herbivore, you can make your extremes and your overloads, which would obviously help speed up the process. You're going to be hitting harder. Alright, for food, you could use I use monkfish, but you could use sharks. You can use whatever you wish. It just totally depends on how often you want to go to the bank or not. I like staying here for a long time, so I come pretty well prepared. So yeah, that should be about it with this guide, guys. I am so glad if you watch this video. I appreciate it very much. If you want, you can subscribe. I'm going to be doing like a character log thing. I just go through, you know, you see my bank, you see my progress, you see my stats. I have like a lot of goals and stuff that I like doing. I just recently got back into RuneScape, and I've always been in love with the whole idea of YouTube, so that's why I'm doing this. And yeah, so if you subscribe, I promise to have more videos coming out very soon. And thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.